Hello and welcome back, all my Dragon Ball theorists. It is likely that for the first time ever, we could see something that all the fans have been waiting for coming up in the Dragon Ball Super Manga, that we will revisit the fusion we saw in the Broly movie, the union of Goku and Vegeta into Gogeta, but this time both fighters have now mastered new techniques and abilities that give us the most powerful fighter possible. An unbeatable fusion that will be needed to take down the cunning evil villain that is Moro. It might be the only option because, as we know, this ancient wizard has magic and power that just is, at this time, unfair to our favorite Saiyan heroes. He has defeated Goku and Vegeta not once, but twice. However, don't fear, both of them have a plan to achieve new heights as fighters, and this all could be the key for them to finish and defeat Moro in what I am sure will be a climactic battle like we have never seen before. So in this video today, it's a topic that I explored some 4 months ago, but wanted to dive into again, since we have so much more information. Let's talk about how, for the first time, we will see Ultra Instinct Gogeta vs Moro coming up in the Dragon Ball Super Manga. First, why would we see UI Gogeta? Why do we need another fusion to defeat an enemy if Goku is training to attain Ultra Instinct with Beerus, and Vegeta is learning Spirit Control to counter Moro's magic? After two very tough defeats for our heroes, is attaining new power going to be enough to take down Moro? Well, Moro is one of the most difficult adversaries Goku and Vegeta have fought because of his magic, his ability to freely absorb the power of anyone as he fights them. Moro can also survive in a vacuum of space, absorbing entire planets like Galactus, so just attaining greater power isn't enough for Goku and Vegeta. They have to be able to fight Moro in space, nullify his energy absorption, and counter any of his illusions from his magic. Moro is a very skilled fighter as well, but it's his magical abilities that have just put him in another league of his own. The Saiyans have to overcome some of these weaknesses they have versus elite villains if they are going to evolve and be able to fight on this cosmic level. What I mean by cosmic level is fighting in space, battling amongst the stars against these incredible villains. Goku and Vegeta could easily blow up a planet. Heck, they have power great enough they could wipe out entire galaxies, but unfortunately, this is limited to requiring the surface of a planet they are standing on to remain intact. Having power of the gods quickly becomes useless if you still can be defeated by someone simply blowing up the planet you are on. I know it's a super heavily debated topic, and Saiyans are aliens, so they should be able to survive in space, but for story purposes, it's been a weakness that they haven't been able to overcome yet. Keyword yet, it's coming though, so don't worry. With that said, I do believe that originally, Saiyans were intended to be able to survive in space, and be these deadly planetary alien mercenaries for hire, so this is where the confusion comes in. However, this idea was quickly scrapped due to needing to give the Saiyans some sort of disadvantage against villains. This is why Frieza's trump card was attempting to destroy Namek against Goku. It gave us this sense of urgency that even though the first Super Saiyan Goku is stronger than his enemy, he still might lose due to the smart strategy of Frieza being able to survive in space. It created a better story, and that idea stuck. This flaw of not being able to breathe in space has been used time and time again as the show went on. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan easily overpowered Cell, pushed him into a corner, so Cell took a page out of Frieza's book by attempting to blow up Earth, killing everyone. It continues to add to the story and thus requiring Goku to make his sacrifice using instant transmission to save Earth once more by teleporting an exploding Cell to King Kai's planet. Boo went on a planet-destroying rampage, forcing the Supreme Kai to save them from certain death and teleported them to the world of the Kais. Then now in the manga, Moro is comfortably in space, absorbing all that is left to planet Namek, and Goku being reminded by Vegeta that Saiyans can't breathe in the vacuum of space. Whether you agree with it or not, this has been a big part of the story for just about every major arc and villain. One issue that our heroes really have to overcome if they are going to compete against these type of characters in the future. Even the strongest mortal Jiren can fly through space faster than a ship to come to the aid of the Pride Troopers. Plain and simple, both Goku and Vegeta need to master a way to survive in space like the gods, and these other incredible characters can. I don't think it's bad writing as much as an important part of the story to remind us fans of our heroes' mortality. However, times are changing, and if Goku and Vegeta are going to have the power of the gods, they need to be able to freely move about space as well. This is why Ultra Instinct might not be enough. Yes, Goku believes it might be the way to prevent Moro from absorbing his energy. It might be instrumental in the fight. However, Moro can just retreat to space and absorb the planet Ultra Instinct Goku is on, destroying it beneath his feet. There is some reason to maybe believe Goku's thinking that Ultra Instinct is needed though. If he can awaken it again, it's possible that Moro might not be able to absorb his power. Remember, Whis was aiding everyone in their fight against Moro, but at no point did he have his energy absorbed. It's obvious that Whis has Ultra Instinct and is immune to Moro absorbing his power, since it seems like Whis is actually an angel, which is why Goku is now training with him. However, we are still at square one. If Moro feels threatened and can't beat Ultra Instinct Goku, he can just use magic and space as his advantage. So Ultra Instinct Goku might not be enough, which is where Vegeta comes in. We have Vegeta on Yardrat training in a much different way than he ever has before. Vegeta went there to find some of their techniques to counter this evil villain Moro. Many people seem to be confused about Vegeta's path, and I went into depth in a video on how this spirit control could be the way to surpass Goku, so check that out as it's packed with tons of information. Whether Vegeta does surpass Goku or not though isn't the point. The point is what Vegeta learns on Yardrat will be instrumental to counter Moro's magic where Ultra Instinct falls short. As we know, Vegeta isn't there to learn instant transmission or anything like that, but to his surprise, the Yardratians aren't some species that have vast amounts of techniques, which is what we all originally thought. Instead, they are a species that knows about spirit control, which is key to having all types of special powers born to you. This spirit control is required to learn how to manipulate your energy to achieve all types of techniques, whether it's gigantification, instant transmission, or even Ultra Instinct. As the Elder Yardrat Pybera states, we devote our studies to only a single thing. It is from that our abilities are born. So this spirit control will give Vegeta an ability born to him that is unique in countering Moro. It's the study of this one thing that is the answer. A lot seem confused if Vegeta is there to learn instant transmission or specific technique that we have seen before, but that isn't how it works. The Elder explains it further by stating, study how this spirit functions and a path will open to you as well. This path will give Vegeta a way to create his own technique. That is what his training is for. This entire situation has a Star Wars learning the Force type of feel, so it will be interesting what type of new ability can be born to Vegeta from its training. Vegeta knows he can't fight Moro in space and he can't have his energy stolen, so the entire point of his training is it will show Vegeta a way to overcome these issues. When this happens, we have a 1-2 punch with Ultra Instinct Goku. If Moro tries to retreat to space and uses magic, Vegeta can force him back to the planet for Ultra Instinct Goku. It could be the ultimate team where despite different paths, they are achieving power instrumental to countering this difficult enemy. I personally would love if they just used this type of teamwork to defeat Moro where both of their unique powers are required to defeat him. However, they might go down a fan service path to give us an unbeatable fusion as well, which is what Gogeta would pretty much be at this point. The combination of the strongest fighters in the universe with none of their old weaknesses. Goku and Vegeta training in separate ways to combine into the perfect cosmic power and fighting machine. If Gogeta can survive in space, can't have his power absorbed, and has Ultra Instinct, it pretty much would be a done deal for Moro. His planet-eating days would be numbered. Of course, we have a lot of unknowns that still need to play out, such as Whis and really what is his true agenda. Whis could have easily defeated and captured Moro if he wanted to, so that part of the story still needs to actually be revealed. With that said, I love all the character development in this arc. I love that we have the Z Fighters and Gohan getting involved on Earth as well. It's great that the main characters of Goku and Vegeta are going down different paths instead of just trying to one-up each other with a transformation. So I can't wait to see where this story goes next in the Dragon Ball Super Manga. With that said, happy Friday everyone. Hope you've had a great week, and now I want to hear from you. Will both Vegeta and Goku's different paths be instrumental in countering Moro? Would you prefer to see Goku and Vegeta work together as a team with their unique abilities, or combine together to create an unbeatable fusion that is Ultra Instinct Gogeta? I always love to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it and smash that like button. Also, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell to keep those theories coming.